Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, in your all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak with us. The waters unto the elders, Apostles of Great Millstone. The elders of Great Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, serve him in truth and sincerity. Yeah, so I'm the brother Chayaba from ZMS Plank Tails Camp, coming back with another lesson through spirit. Yeah, this lesson will be based off of this article from nationalnews.com, which reads, it says, Bank of America outage leaves customers with zero balance in their accounts. Yeah, I know if brothers haven't already heard about this, Bank of America, something happened where, there's an outage. Either it got hacked, allegedly, or whatever. But hey, there's an outage and it left people with a zero balance within their accounts. It says, an outage that hit Bank of America has left customers with zero balance in their accounts. According to the National Post, an unknown number of BOFA account holders experienced a glitch on October 2nd. Thousands of customers reported being unable to access their bank accounts, while those who were able to do so found that they either had zero or missing balances. Many complained of outages and disruptions online, posting their predicament on the Down Detector website. Others took to social media platforms X and Reddit to express their concerns. While some users reported their balances missing, debt amounts were still visible. The bank's app confirmed the situation by notifying users that accounts and balances are temporarily unavailable. According to the Post, BOFA boasts 58 million clients utilizing its digital services. Hey, so there you have it. So what they said, how literally multiple users' bank account multiple customers' bank accounts were unavailable, temporarily unavailable, man. And hey, who knows what happened? Who knows if it was just a hack, or hey, could be whatever. But the point is that the reason why I'm bringing out this lesson is because we already know that what the elites they want to head onto, or the elites, the international bankers, the ones who run the world and control the world. They own all the money in the world, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and of course the rest of the international banking families. Guess what? They control the world, and what they want is they want the society to ban cash, and they want money to be 100% digital. They don't want you to have physical cash. They want it to be 100% digital, or digital and electronic. And this alone shows you the main disadvantage of everything being 100% digital. And again, the least they want this because they want 100% control over all the money. Because, it's a lot of, obviously with cash, there's transactions that can be made that don't go through the system, meaning that Esau doesn't have access and, pretty much a knowledge about these transactions that happen just straight through cash, without any documentation or, through the government or whatever. To give real quick, this is Ezekiel chapter, before we get that, so what ultimately Esau wants to move towards a digital society where, again, everything is trackable. And what they're going to use the MOTV this mark that's spoken about Revelation chapter 13, 16 to be the means of payment. You know, you're gonna need this device in order to make payments. So what, cash is gonna be banned, card payments are gonna be banned. Pretty much the only way you're gonna be able to pay is with that mark of the beast that's spoken about Revelation chapter 13, 16. To read it real quick, it says in Revelation chapter 13, 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah, and that mark within a Greek is a Greek word, charagma, which means a physical stamp. Well, let's go ahead and get it real quick. So it's a Greek word, charagma, which means, yes, as a stamp and a print, a mark. The mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. By the way, the Antichrist is not just one person. The Antichrist is referring on to anybody who's against the anointed, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Anybody who's against Yahushai, you're automatically an Antichrist. If you're against these scriptures, if you're against what these holy scriptures say, then you are Antichrist. It says, yes, a thing carved, sculpture, graven work. Yeah, ultimately, if you're serving a Satan and you don't serve Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, mainly referring on to the Israelites, because the heathen, they're automatically Antichrist. But what? Israelites are commanded to serve the Lord. If you don't, then you are Antichrist. So continuing on, it says, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. It says a scratch or etching, i.e. stamp. So scratch or etching. So clearly, this is something physical. This is, this isn't something spiritual. This is something that's physical. So when you go back, it says, yeah, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. So this is clearly something physical, scratch or etching, and it's going to be etched into your skin. How is it going to be etched into your skin? By the way of a needle. It's no other way to insert, anything. Which what? This mark is the RFID chip. This mark is the RFID implant. That's exactly what it is. And there's no other way to insert a device, a mark within your hand without, by the way, of incision, by pretty much, going through the skin by penetration. There's no other way to, insert a mark or a device into somebody's hand, which that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to etch us CHIP into you. It says to receive a mark in the right hand or on their foreheads. And that no man might borrow. So, and keep in mind, it says both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, because it's going to be a mandate upon everybody. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had a mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So it's going to come to a point where you won't be able to buy or sell without this chip. If you don't have it, then you won't be able to buy or sell without it. Hey, and we already had a taste of that. You had, of course, the pestilence that just passed. And what it was, if you didn't take the juice, it was a lot of places where it was a mandate within your job. You couldn't access this, you couldn't do that, you couldn't go inside of this place unless you didn't have it. So hey, that was just a little test run. What's next is that CHI, that mark of the beast, the chip, the RFID implant. That's what's next. So what? So pretty much going back to the article, where we're able to see what type of control and, the disadvantage of 100% digital system, which again, this is exactly where it's heading to. You can't stop it. Because again, ultimately, the mark of the beast will come to pass. and you won't be able to buy or sell without it, meaning all transactions will be 100% digital. All money will be in a digital form. So, when you look at things like this, Bank of America outage leaves customers with zero balance in their accounts. What's going to happen when your cash is 100% useless and what all your money is gone? Hey, within your bank account, you won't be able to do anything. As well as when they mandate that mark of the beast, guess what? You won't be able to have access to your bank account, even if you do have money in it or not. And cash will be outlawed. So you won't be able to make any transactions unless you have this MOTB. So, hey, we see where this is heading to. And at the end of the day, we understand that it's just a test by Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, as the scripture says. Really, when Esau mandates the mark of the beast and what, again, you won't be able to buy or sell without it. Ultimately, it's just Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, the Heavenly Father, and His Son's test, to test really what his people, starting with the elect, and ultimately what the elect aren't going to take this mark of the beast, because what the scriptures is written within the scriptures, for those, or if you take this mark, then you're going to receive that judgment, which is the second death, which the second death is the nuclear destruction that America is going to face, Babylon the Great, which is America. You're going to be put within that fire. That's the lake of fire. No, it's not no spiritual hell. That lake of fire is when America is on fire by the nuclear missiles and by the Lord's chariots. The high concentrated fire that He's going to emit upon it. So ultimately, the elect won't take that mark, because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is going to make way for the elect within these times, because it's going to get rough out here. Think about it. You're going to be an outcast within society, meaning, again, you won't be able to have access to anything. But just because Esau is telling you won't be able to have access to food or water, does not mean that you're not going to have access to food and water. Esau doesn't control the earth. Esau doesn't control, because Esau doesn't control creation. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai controls everything. As it says in Revelation chapter 3 and 10, it says, so this Revelation chapter 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. By the way, this Yahweh Shai speaking. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Yeah, of course, this truth, for those who it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, ultimately those who endure within His truth and serve Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai and do His will unto the end, in 100% truth and sincerity. It says what? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, so the hour of temptation is going to be when Esau mandates the mark of the beast, the RFID implant. Once it's mandated, then that right there is the hour of temptation, because that's going to be the greatest temptation. If you take that mark, then that shows that Esau is your God. So it's a test by Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai to see who are His true servants, who's willing to go all the way for Him, for Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. And ultimately, the elect are gonna do that. The elect are predestined to do that, and that's what us brothers hope to be a part of. So it says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which will come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So the Lord's going to give us a spirit to resist this hour of temptation. Also, the Lord's going to make way for His elect. Keeping us fed, taken care of. And again, setting a hedge around us. As the scriptures say, it's countless scriptures that go into how Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is going to make way for His elect and take care of His elect, especially in these times of trouble. Which, we are currently in the times of trouble, but it's only going to get worse. What we're waiting for is that the mandate of the mark of the beast. But the point is that when the Lord's bring this thing to come to pass, He's gonna try His servants as gold is tried in the fire, and for those who fail, well, you're gonna taste of that judgment, that second death, that nuclear destruction. That's gonna occur within Babylon the Great, which is in America. So, Lord's will, you brothers are there edified. Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai, Bashmakakurash, Brakathum, Shalom.